In this tutorial, we're going to look at a word problem and we're going to solve it several different ways. We will solve it on a number line, we will solve it drawing equal groups, and we will solve it with a whole, breaking it into different parts. So, John has 12 hats. 4 of them are blue. What fraction of the hats are blue? So, like I said, we can solve that several different ways. First ways, let's just draw a picture showing those equal groups. How many equal groups will we have? We will have a total of 12 equal groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we know of those 12 groups, 4 of them are blue. I'm going to label them with a B. 1, 2, 3, 4. What fraction of the hats are blue? Well, fractions, we know the denominator, the bottom number, shows us the total number of parts. So the total number of parts that we have here are 12. So that's our denominator. And our numerator shows us the number of selected parts. So 4 of those hats are blue, so that would be my numerator. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we can also reduce that. So we can ask ourselves, how many 4s are there in these 12? So I have 1 set of 4s, 2 sets of 4s, and a 3rd set of 4s. So I can also look at it as that. So if those 12 were that was my whole, that was my total. And now I'm looking at this much of my total. Well, I have 3 of those. So 4/12 is also the same thing as 1/3, because I can look at that this and this and this as my whole. Therefore, there's 1, 2, 3 parts. So that's my denominator. So the fraction is 4/12 or 1/3. Well, we can also look at it as doing a fraction bar and basically doing the exact same thing that we did, but instead of drawing those 12 circles, we take our whole, we split it into 12 parts. There's my fraction bar. 12 is divisible by 2, so I can split it into 2 parts. And then each of these parts I need to split into 6 parts, because this is 6 and that's 6 to give me 12. And 6 is also divisible by 2. So then these are each 3. And we can go through the exact same process that we did up there. Blue, 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 blue. What are we left with? We have 4/12, or the same thing as 1/3. And we can also do it on a number line. So if I have my number line, and I need to break that into 12 parts, once again divisible by 2, so I could split it in half. And then each of these would be split in half again, and these would be my thirds. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Half. And with the number line, we always start counting here and we make jumps essentially. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got our 12 parts. This first one would be labeled as 0/12. Our last one, our whole, is labeled as 12/12. Now remember what this line means right here. This line means divided by. So 12 divided by 12, which is the same thing as 1. So that's my 1 whole, my 12 parts. And it said that 4 of these are blue. So 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps, 4 jumps. Those are all blue. And what fraction is that? That'd be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 1/12, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12. 4/12, not 4/4. Whoops. So 4/12 is blue. But we can also look at that there are, how many 4 jumps are there in these 12ths? There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another 4. So 4/12 is equivalent to 1/3. Because if I jump from here to here, that's 1/3. From here to here, 2/3. And from here to here, 3/3. So remember, this line means divided by. 3 divided by 3 is the exact same thing as 1. Just like 12 divided by 12 is 1, because anything divided by itself is 1.